Hi everyone, my name is Preeti. I'm a student at Federation IIBIT at Sydney campus. I am currently studying in Itech 7415, and as a part of this course, we are completing a master's project. And I belong to group 12, which for we will be working on a web portal for a company called Ellen's Furniture Store. Our team consists of 4 members. I will be acting as the project manager, and some of the key responsibilities that we constantly consider is how we can constantly keep up with the design that we are coming up with and how we can make improvements for that, and any mistakes that are done by any of the team member are taken into consideration, and we are trying to not do or not repeat these mistakes in our next sprint or in any of the meeting with our clients or with the next procedures that we go on. And any recommendations from our team members are taken into consideration as well. In the previously we have done sprint 1, which was consist of 30 user stories that have been completed and have been achieved well. For the next sprint, this is the sprint report 2 that we will be working on, in which we have taken the next 10 user stories, which are the next high priority for us. Some of the key accomplishments from our past sprint are definitely that we could come up with a home page and the checkout page with some of the products, like with the furnitures and the navigation tool. These are some of the things that we could complete in sprint 1, and my responsibility includes that I have a clear idea on what my client needs and what he wants to be improvised, or something that he needs to be changed, or anything that has to be removed. And also we come up with the user stories, and I make sure that the user stories are divided among all of the team members and everyone is aware of what their tasks are, so that each of them can work on their individual task. I would definitely say that as a student of information technology in ERP and business analytics, I have definitely studied some of the subjects that have constantly helped me in accomplishing this master's project. I have studied project management, and where I could learn about feasibility and user case analysis for the project, and I use that knowledge in guiding my project team and towards this project overall. As a part of sprint 2, I contributed in designing the front end of the main page and placing the sales in the dashboard page, and we also came up with designing the order page on the website where the customer can click and can see the various products available, and some of the user cases identification so that they can know about the schedule of delivery. And designing the feedback page was also another thing that we thought to add it up, so that the customers can always leave feedback on how their experience went on our web portal. And another thing that I worked on is designing the payment page. Some of our supervisor feedback that we had is on how we can improve on the BPM and diagram, and we are certainly working on that. We currently have a BPM and diagram that covers the overall project scenario, and we also have a BPM and diagram showing some of the main user tasks, and we are also dedicated to come up with the more BPM and diagrams that shows more user stories in it is basically a breakdown of the BPM and structure for each and every user stories. And some of our client feedback that we had was maybe if we could add some more of the products to the web portal page, even if just like to make sure that there are a list of products and to have an overall look of how the design web portal would look. And that is something that we have definitely worked on, and we have added more products to the products page. Some of the things that I learned from my past sprint were, as I previously said, that we could have definitely worked on the time management, and yes, we did work on the time management, and we were able to complete the sprint ahead of 15 hours early. So that is something that we are proud of, like making the report, and like the sprint was done early, but just to put it in the report, we took our time to make sure that we give our best. And that was a good experience for us. And another experience, I would say that we were more we had more sort of communication through Zoom, conference calls, and we were constantly active on WhatsApp to make sure each and every person is updating on what they had done it. Something that could have gone better in this sprint is we were trying to come up with the BPM and diagrams as well, but we could only come up with the overall BPM and diagram that was done early, but it's the other BPM and diagrams that we are trying to figure it out, and I would make sure that we would be done by it for the next sprint. Thank you.